Alexa, turn on the office.
What's going on, happy people, and welcome back to the Football Matches channel. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest making his debut on the channel, Dali FC in the house. How's everything, Dali?
What's happening, mate? I wish Levante could have clutched it up for us today, but it is what it is. Got to give credit to Barcelona for finding a way to win. You know, we control all we want to them, but they get the 3 points today. And but we'll discuss it, mate. We'll discuss it. Appreciate you having me on. Happy to hop on with you, my guy.
Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Guys, as always, smash the like button immediately. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, smash the subscribe button immediately. And of course, I think you're already subscribed to Dali, but if you haven't subscribed to Dali FC yet, what the hell are you doing with your life? Go ahead, immediately smash the subscribe button on Dali's channel as well. So guys, of course, we are back with another match reaction. Unfortunately, unsuccessful hate along. Barcelona getting the job done at the end. Very promising first half, to be honest. We Madridistas, we were licking our lips. But I thought that, because I told, man, Levante away is gonna be a difficult game. I was telling these people on Chaos Show, but Barca volume and these people are telling me 4-0, I don't know, 3-0. I told, man, my brother, this ain't gonna be a walk in the park. Dali, your thoughts on the game?
No, I mean, again, credit to them finding a way to win. You know, there's never been really a question of Pedri, of Yamal, of them able to create chances, get shots off and stuff like that. It's that back line in the high line. You saw it exposed today, and that's the biggest thing. I mean, is trying to look at it as impartial as possible. You know what I mean? Man, they got exposed multiple times today. XG wise, listen to this, mate. Looking here on FOTMob right now, Barcelona 26 shots compared to Levante 8, but Levante had more XG than them because they're spamming shots. But all of the shots from Levante are inside the box, all of them. And so, I mean, they're constantly giving them opportunities and stuff like that too. It's never going to be an issue if Barcelona can score. I would, if I was them, I'd be worrying about that back line, that back four. What do you think, mate?
What I have to say is that, of course, credit to Barcelona showing mentality coming back from 2-0 down. Of course, it's not easy. You have to show grit and you have to show fight and desire to be able to do a remontada from 2-0 down, especially away from home against these small teams. We all know what they do when they go 1 or 2-0 up. They're going to defend. They're going to even bring their cousins from home and put in the penalty box and defend. This is how they do. But Barca, again, starting the second half very quickly, scoring 2 quick goals. Levante crumbling under pressure immediately in the second half. And then Barca just keep pouring it on. And at the end, they grab the winner. But have to be honest here. Levante had a lot of opportunities to score more goals. Already in the first half, in my opinion, it should have been more than 2-0. They should have easily scored another 2 goals. In the second half as well, they had a couple of big chances, but they fluffed their lines. I think that if Barca's defense play like that against a dangerous attack, in a decent attack, I think they can actually get hurt. But again, not gonna take anything away from Barca. They did their job. We move. They collected the 3 points. I'm telling you, these 3 first games for Barca, very difficult games, but it seems like they are doing their job. 6 points out of 2 games. So we will see what happens. But Dali, could you please bring up the lineups?
Yeah, we can do that real quick. W's for Will, Carnage Raid for you.
Raid, Dave Raid, big up
Dave
everyone
Raid too.
in the chat.
There you go.
My brother, smash the like button and smash the subscribe button. And Barca fans, my brother, good job, but you have to be worried. In my opinion, that back line, you have to be worried. If Levante can create that many chances, Then, my brother, if you face a decent team, we will see what happens. Just like Vanessa says, bigger Vanessa in the chat. She says Barca struggled versus Levante. They struggled, but just like I told people when we played against Osasuna, not every game in La Liga is going to be pretty and dominant victories. You're going to have scrappy games, and this game was a prime example of that.
Yep.
Let's put the lineups on the screen. Dali, you watched the game with me, yeah? So we're going to go through the Barca lineup, and we're going to give them a score from 1 to 10. We don't do halves here.
Full
Only
numbers.
from 1 to 10. We can start with the goalie, Joan Garcia. What would you give him?
You know, I actually thought that Balde had a good run for goalie of the match, to be honest. You know, what did you think? That was a fantastic save by Balde in this one, too. But no, I mean, seriously, I thought Garcia was good. I'd probably say an 8. I think an 8 for me. The two goals that Levante scored, there's nothing really that you can do about that. What do you think, mate?
Again, just like you told us, the first 2 goals, he couldn't really do anything. Apart from that, he didn't have so much to do. It was more that Levante players fluffed their lines with poor finishes and missed touches and stuff, rather than Joan Garcia being forced to make any saves. Again, though, he conceded 2 goals, so I can't really give the guy 8. I would say 6 out of 10 for Joan Garcia. You can't be conceding 2 goals and get an 8 from me as a goalie. Unfortunately, it's not possible.
Fair enough. What do you? How about Balde?
We go to Eric Garcia.
Eric Garcia.
What do you give Eric Garcia?
I'd probably say a 6. I don't think he was that good, mate. Personally, to me.
First of all, Hansi Flick, or brother, Jules Koundé, top 5 players in your squad last season.
I think he's still coming back from injury. I still think he's coming back right now.
I think he's still busy with the whipped cream, my brother, on his body. Eric Garcia, nothing special, average performance, but we all know about Eric Garcia. He's nothing special as a player anyways. He can do a job, but you already know what you get from Eric Garcia. I would say Eric Garcia, 5 out of 10. Didn't do anything spectacular in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Now we move on to Barcelona's 2 man of the match tonight. The center-back pairing that I've been telling these Barca fans, these people are suspect, my brother. Losing Inigo Martinez, these 2 people are suspect, especially this prick right here, Ronald Araujo. What do you give him, Dali?
If we're not doing halves, I'll round it up to a 6. But I don't know. I would worry about. I don't know, man. If I was them, I'd worry about it. But again, I'm not Barcelona. So, what would you say, mate? What would you say?
Both center backs. My God, these 2 bums. These 2 people, they will be the reason that Barca will struggle this season. I'm telling you this right now. Ronald Araujo, you already know my opinion about Ronald Araujo, but imagine Araujo was the better one out there out of the 2 center backs.
Way better, yep.
Ronald Araujo, I give him a 5. And now I'm very generous for Araujo. I give him a 5. Again. Cubarsí. That's man of the match right there. We have the man of the match. What do you give Cubarsí?
I'm going to give him a 5. He got cooked on the first one, which I guess more credit than anything. It was just a good goal by Levante on that one. You know what I mean? He's still raw to me. And here's the thing, that he's getting screwed by this high line at the same time. He's constantly in transition. This is not something that other teams have to deal with. You know what I mean? The Arsenal center backs are not dealing with this all the time. Liverpool will be dealing with it a lot with their center backs. So I do feel that they are kind of in a tough situation, and they're constantly having to retreat, recover, and it's a tough thing. He did get cooked a little bit today, so I'd probably say a 5, mate. What do you think?
5.
I would say a 5. Yep, I'm.
My brother, 5 is average, Dali. You think he had the average performance?
I would probably say 6 is average. I think it was below average
No.
today.
If we take from 0 to 10, my brother, 5 is in the middle. 5 is average.
Maybe
So
I'm
you
just
give him an average
maybe I'm
score?
just nicer. Maybe I'm just nicer than you, Matrix. I'll stick with my 5. I'll stick with 5. What's chat saying?
Pau Kubarsi, my brother, it seems like Inigo Martinez was saving your ass last season, yeah? Now they put a donkey next to you. You are getting exposed. And imagine Ronald Araujo is a fucking donkey and you were performing even worse than him. I would say Kubarsi 2 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
2 out of 10 got cooked in both goals, the penalty, everything. Kubarsi was the weak link out there. Between Kubarsi and Araujo, Kubarsi was the weak link in the back line. Even Eric Garcia had a better performance than Kubarsi today. So I would say, Mawala, Kubarsi, 2 out of 10. And
That's
I'm
fair.
very happy. Barcelona, you won. But please, keep this back line for the rest of the season, yeah? These 2 people, Kubarsi and Araujo, we want to see them play 90 minutes, week in, week out for you.
Real quick,
Now,
mate,
next
real quick.
goalkeeper.
We got 100 people in here, but only 23 likes on the stream. Subscribe to my guy, Football Matrix. Like the stream, too, for my guy in here, too. Barcelona or Real Madrid? I want to hear from you guys in the chat.
Don't matter who you are, Barca fan, Real Madrid fan, my brother, smash the subscribe button, yeah? I'm on my way to 1K subscribers. Help a brother out, yeah? And, of course, if you haven't subscribed to Dali FC yet, how about that? Go ahead immediately, yeah? It wasn't really planned for Dali to show up, but I'm very grateful to have Dali here. Sam as well. I think Sam will be joining as well in a bit. I don't know how he has been a bit busy, but we will see. We have Vini out in the chat. I agree with you, Mawada. Vini out, and he says, Ala Madrid forever. Mawada, Ala Madrid forever. Yeah, big up everyone. Casey as well in the chat saying Ala Madrid to every single one here. Puta Barça siempre. But let's move to the second Barça goalie of the game, Alejandro Balde, playing water polo out there. Did you see that pitch, my brother? He was playing water polo out there, not football, yeah? Balde, though, what do you give Balde, Dali?
Here's the thing. I was actually impressed. I mean, he has an incredible pace. He was able to get back on that one that led to the second goal. What do you think, mate? Do you think that's a penalty, in your opinion? Or do you think that was a little rough?
I have to be honest here, yeah? Look, guys, I hate Barca with passion. Yeah, I hate Barca with passion. But that's not a penalty. In my opinion, that's not a penalty. He has his hands tucked into his body. Yes, the ball made contact with his arm, but 100%, in my opinion, that's not a penalty. If his hands were on the side like that, then I would say that's a penalty. But he had his hands tucked into his body, so I can't really say that's a pen. Because if the ball wouldn't make contact with his hand, it would still hit him in the chest. So it's not like only his hand stopped the ball, yeah? So I would say that's a harsh penalty. But of course, when it's against Barca, we take it all day, every day, my brother. Even if that's not a penalty, give a penalty and red card, please. But Balde, though, I would say, just like you said, his pace saves him in the games. He can recover quickly. Going forward, we already know what he can offer. He's very good going forward. Defensively, his pace saves him. But I would say Balde at least the best out of the back four.
Yep, I'd agree.
Today. So I would give Balde a 6 out of 10. And that's it. I don't think anybody in that back line deserves more than a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair. The thing with the pen for me, I see it all the time. If it's Premier League, I've seen that be called a pen. I've seen that not called a pen. To me, either way it would have went, I would not have been surprised. It's one of those like 50-50 calls. I mean, you got to remember what happened like Cucurella and like the Euros and stuff. They didn't call that one. It's
How?
sometimes
How?
That's what I mean. I don't know what when you watch it, like what is a pen and what's not a pen anymore. I really don't know. So that one, I don't know. It's a brutal one. Obviously, I was rooting for it to be a pen, just as a Madridista myself, so I was not going to be complaining about it. But yeah, it's one of those tough ones. It could have gone either way, in my opinion, too. Yeah, I think a 6 for Balde. He was probably, though, the best of the back four for them. His pace saves him. He's just an athlete like that. He's just blessed by the pace. You have a lot of athletes like that, too. Alphonso Davies at times, Frimpong, stuff like that. You see these pace merchants out there, too, who they have skill, but so much of it's just pace, so...
I couldn't agree with you more. Balde, though, I would say still, he's top 5 left back in the world right now as we speak. I wish I had him in my team. Carreras, I haven't seen so much from him yet. Right now, I take Balde before him, though. We move on. We move on to Casado. What do you think, Daddy?
Didn't really have the impact that we thought, De Jong would have had. I guess he had a kid or something. That's what I was hearing. I wasn't very impressed. I thought that even Gavi actually came on. I thought he looked better than Casado out there. They rated him the lowest, but he only played a first half in this one too. I didn't think he was great, and going into halftime, they had nothing. I didn't really think he was that creative. I think he did stop a fast break. Like the chat saying he looked rusty. Yeah, I'd probably go a 5 out there. I think you might be one lower than me. But what are you saying, mate?
I would say he didn't really offer anything in the first half. Maybe, or I shouldn't say really didn't offer anything. I remember him putting actually one good tackle in there. Levante had a dangerous opportunity, and Casado was the last man in there, but he made a good tackle. Other than that, not really involved in the game. But again, he hasn't played for a long time, so it can be that as well. He's getting up to speed. But I would say I give him a 5 as well. Nothing special, not really shit to give him less than average, but I would say an average performance from Casado. The guy next to him, though, this guy, he seems like he ain't stopping anytime soon. Pedri Gonzalez out there again, scoring a banger out
too. Yeah,
scoring a banger. First half, though, I would say beside that goal, not really the Pedri that we know. Much better in the second half, controlling the tempo. But again, Barca were on the front foot in the second half, much more than first half. Levante died out, ran out of steam in the second half, and just tried to stay back and defend the 2-2 result. But I would say Pedri, once again, if you take him out of that Barca team, that team ain't gonna click. But Dali, what would you give Pedri? And your opinion about his performance, of course.
Yeah, I would say 9 out of 10. He was my man of the match for them. You mentioned the first half. He did have one very, very good pass to Ferran Torres, which hit off the crossbar that I thought was good. 9 out of 10 for me, I think. The goal was great goal. Fantastic goal. And he... I think the biggest cheat code that he has, that he just whips the ball to Lamine Yamal. I've never seen anybody whip the ball more to Yamal right away. It's crazy. 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10.
I would say I have seen Pedri perform much better than that. Yeah, so I know Pedri's standards.
I'll be right back to you. 1 second.
No problem. I would say 8 out of 10 for Pedri. I give him an 8. I think once again with that performance, nobody in the Barca team deserves more than an 8. And Pedri, the engine of the team, the heart and soul of Barca, if you take him out of that midfield, I think that attack will be struggling hard. But once again, he seems like he ain't slowing down this season. It's going to be very interesting. Can he stay fit? If he can stay fit, then Barca should be good to go. Now, we're going to move on to the next player, but I'm waiting for Dali. Guys, smash the like button. We have 90 people in the chat, 40 likes. That doesn't add up, guys. Yeah, I bring Dali FC here. Mabara, smash the like button. Yeah, don't be stingy. Mabara, smash the subscribe button immediately. Let's get the numbers up. I'm like 20 away from 600. Help me reach 600 subscribers tonight, my friends. We have Army here. He says, "What Rashford 1 out of 10 for me." We are waiting for Dali. Let
I'm
Dali
back.
come, and then we're gonna move on to the big boy players. Let's
Okay.
start with Rashford. Dali.
Ooh, I don't know, mate. I don't know. What do you think? Here, most accurate passer is what they gave him, 30 of 30, sure. I mean, he was trying out there, and here's the thing. I will say he did look better than Vinny the other day, in my opinion. I still think he looked better. He looked a little bit more aggressive out there. I don't know. He's definitely not as good as what Rafinha is, and I think it's going to be interesting to see moving forward. I don't know. He obviously wasn't creating that much in terms of, I mean, they brought him off the half, too. I'd probably go like a 5 for me for Rashford.
Marcus Rashford, 260,000 euros a week. I would say the first 5 minutes, he looked lively. He not make the Levante player. He looked a bit dangerous in the attack. Other than that, Mabada, that guy, the ghost of Manchester. We didn't see him anymore. Stinker and got hooked in the second half. Mabada, give me, how much is he earning? 260,000
a lot, yeah.
a week, yeah? Mabada, give me 6K a week. I think I would be able to do the same job. Yeah, you can save 254K a week, Mabada. Just give me 6K and
Do the same
I'm
performance.
gonna do that. But same level of performance, I would say. But what would you give him for rating, though, Dali?
I said 5. And like I said, maybe I'm being. He was still, in my opinion, better than what Vinny was the other day. You know what I mean? So he
But
still.
we gave me and Sam. We gave Vinny 0.
Okay, well,
So
I mean, anything's better than 0, isn't it? So I'm way too nice. Maybe guys.
Dali is very generous. I would say Marcus Rashford 3 out of 10. And that's like right now again, I'm generous. I saw him play football for 5 minutes. After the first 5 minutes, there were no signs of Marcus Rashford out there. Just a passenger, yeah? Cardio session out there, Mabada, getting 260K a week. Imagine you got 260,000 for that performance, Mabada, yeah? Because you play one game every week, yeah? He got 260,000 euros for that performance tonight, Barca fans.
Yeah, 2 out of 5 on duels too.
Yeah. Forget about duels, Mabada. He played the first half, they were 2-0 down. Next player, though. Rafinha. What did they give him for rating? I can't really see here.
8.3 is what they gave him.
I don't know what they are smoking out there, but okay. Dali, your thoughts on Rafinha?
4 shots, none on target. He does get the assist. Was the assist? Was that for Ferran's goal, or was that for whose goal was that for?
It was the corner. Yes.
It was the corner? Yes. So I mean, that was a good corner. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, I've heard so much from Barcelona fans saying he's a 10. He's not a left winger. You know, he needs to be playing in from behind and stuff like that. And I don't know. I thought he was fine today. 4 chances created, but none on target. You know what I mean? I just feel like for somebody who was at such an elite level last season, I would be expecting more. I'd be expecting at least a shot on target in this one. So I don't like to give 7s. That's, I think, a rule. I think we kind of default a little too much to 7s. So I'm going to go a 6 because I don't think he was 8 worthy, in my opinion.
There we go. So far score, is it, or is FootMob? Mabada,
it's a FootMob. Yep.
FootMob, I don't know what you guys smoking out there, but hit me up. Please share the plug with me too. But Rafinha, I don't know. I didn't really see him doing anything going forward in this game. He had a shot which got blocked in the second half at the end of the game, which was a close opportunity for Barca. But other than that, I didn't really see Rafinha doing anything. He was helping in the defense, yes, but Mawara, you are Ballon d'Or nominee. Yep. Yeah, we are not trying to see you defend. We want to see you score and cause problems. And 8.3 rating. But I don't know. I would give Rafinha 5 or max 6, just like Dali. Okay. I don't really see him deserving more than 6.
Yep.
I don't know though. Now, let's move on to Lamine Yamal. That's a tricky one.
That is a tricky one. Yeah.
What did they give him for rating? 8.5.
8.5. The way I don't 100% understand how these services do the ratings, okay? Because I believe what's valued is passing, the completion, the duels that you win, and then assists and goals and stuff like that today. 8.5 is very high to me. And was the assist the Pedri assist? Or where's the assist from?
I think he's for the, I don't know, maybe for the own goal, I think.
I don't know. Chad,
If they
who's
count
the
that as
assist
as
for?
an assist.
Might be assist. Yeah, he's a difficult one because here's the thing. They give that ball to the guy so much. I'm trying to find the touches right now. 103 touches, my brother. 103 touches for a winger is insane. When you compare that to like a Ferran Torres or something, how many times is he? 34.
That's Ronaldo stats, bro.
Dude,
Ronaldo stats.
that's insane. That's what I'm telling you. Pedri gets the ball and just whips it to Yamal almost every single time. It's a tough one because he is Barcelona own goal FC. Okay. Yeah. That they gave the assist to the own goal. I mean, yeah, sure. It was a good ball. Good cross into the box. It's an interesting one, mate, because he was cooking out there. But at the same time, he was dispossessed and did lead to both of the goals for Levante. That's the thing.
Yes.
It's a lot of things kind of going in both favor. You know, again, he probably would be a 7 for me. Again, I can't give it to him. I feel like 6 is harsh, but I don't know. I just think the player that he can be, I would expect more. So I'll go a 6. I'll go a 6 if we're not doing halves or anything like that, and I'm not using 7. So it'd probably be a 7 though, otherwise, to be honest. But what are you saying?
I would say once again, Lamine Yamal looking like the most dangerous Barcelona player out there. Every time he gets the ball,
100%.
the defenders are shitting their pants. But I think that Levante right back did, or left back did very well in the first half against Lamine Yamal. He was holding his own. He got the ball from Lamine a couple of times, but it's expected though. Just like Dali said, when you're taking over 100 touches during a game, you will get dispossessed of the ball. Yep. Of course, when you take into consideration the type of player that Lamine is as well, because every time he gets the ball, he's trying to take on players and dribble past 2-3 players. He's gonna lose the ball. So I need to bring Dave here to check this dribble percentage, but I need to see this percentage, yeah, because he always brings up the percentage for our
44%.
players. Let's bring up Lamine Yamal's dribble percentage this
44%.
Do you have it?
Yep, 44. 44.
44. So everyone is in that 40% mark. But again, looking very lively out there. Of course, with his standards, he wasn't really the Yamal that we know. But again, he was very dangerous. And he created a goal, just like my guy said in the chat. We took it from mistake. He made the assist for Pedri. And again, he put in the cross for the own goal as well at the end. So, my brother, I give Lamine a 7, even though he got dispossessed a couple of times during the game. He impacted the team, and he was behind 2 out of 3 Barcelona goals. So,
if you can't give a 7, would it be more of an 8 or would it be more of a 6?
I would say for his standards, it was more like a 6 than an 8.
Yep.
But again, solid performance from him, though. Now, Ferran Torres
gets the goal.
Gets the second goal. I don't know how that Levante backline was defending that. How can you leave Ferran Torres that open to even finish with his foot from the corner? But again, we're not going to take anything away from him. Amazing finish for the second goal. And Ferran Torres, again, showing people that he can do a job. And he has started both games for Barca. I think he will keep his place for next game as well. But again, he missed the chance in the first half. An open goal almost. He missed it. He hit the bar or the post.
Yep, hit the post.
And he had a good opportunity in the second half as well. He missed that. So I don't know. Again, tricky situation here. What would you give him?
He'd probably be falling under the category of 7 for me, but since he he did miss a couple chances. And I do feel like the goal was kind of an easy goal. I'll be honest, I feel like a healthy Lewandowski probably has a better game and puts away a couple of those chances. I'm telling you right now, that Pedri pass, it looks so simple. Just he makes that pass look so simple. And Ferran is like one-on-one with the keeper that he should be putting in the back of the net. So I'm probably going to go a 6. I think it's a little harsh. Again, he'd probably be falling under my 7 category, but again, I try not to use it. So I'd probably say 6. 6 for me, mate.
I agree with you. I would give him a 6. Again, looking lively out there, got the goal, but he missed a couple of chances as well. So I don't know. We can't really give him a 6. What is it? I guess I'm expecting too much of you guys. You're used to shit football, so I shouldn't be surprised. What do you mean, my brother? The next one, Army says, Ferran is hanging around Leva too much. He's missing the easy chances and scoring the hard ones. Vini out says, 6. We give him a 6 too, my brother, yeah? Yep. And Arby says 5 out of 10. If he didn't get the goal, I would say 5, but he got the goal, so he deserves a bit.
It's the level of goal average. Too, you know what I mean? It wasn't like an absolute screamer or anything like that too. It was not anywhere close to a Pedri level goal that he scored today, you know what I mean?
Is it possible for you to bring up the substitutions as well, Danny?
Yep, we got them down here.
So the first one, Dani Olmo and Gavi, of course, they came in immediately in the second half. What would you give Dani Olmo?
I just expect more from him, I guess. I'd probably give him a 5, to be honest. Some of you
I
guys
would say he actually looked lively. He bring more energy to that attack in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, he was a lot better than Rashford. I guess maybe that, you know what I mean?
I think actually him and Gavi coming on the pitch, even though I don't rate Gavi at all, but I think him and Gavi and Dani Olmo coming onto the pitch actually changed the game immediately for Barca. They grabbed 2 quick goals in the second half. Dani Olmo, though, looking better than Gavi out there. I would say Dani Olmo, I give him a 6 or a 7. He was solid. I can't really take it away from him.
Fair.
They gave him a 7 here on FOTMob.
Yep.
Finally, a score that I can actually maybe agree with them. I would give Dani Olmo a 7. Gavi, though, 6.9 they say here.
I thought he was better than Casado, though, to be honest. He did have a couple recoveries. Even worse? Yeah.
This guy don't want to play football. I'm telling you, this guy just have some anger issues and having constantly cardio sessions out there, just trying to run at people, mean mug people, create some TikToks out there. There was a sequence there. He jumped with both feet in a tackle, and I was like, my brother, you have to check that with the VAR. That's very dangerous tackle. He jumping with both feet like that on the player, but he got away with it. I think that one could have easily been a red card there, but they didn't even check it in the VAR. So I'm telling you, Gavi, 5 out of 10. My brother, just keep running, yeah? Work on that cardio, my brother. Christensen didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like
we can't really give him.
I feel like rating. Almost the same. Koundé, I feel the same, and then even Lewandowski, he doesn't even get a shot.
Koundé deserves a rating, Dali. Koundé had the big chance that he fluffed.
Oh, true. You're right. You are right about that. I forgot.
Koundé,
but I mean, again, he was for 5 minutes. Yeah.
Like Christensen, I don't give him a rating because my brother, I barely saw you. You were not involved in the game. Koundé, he was involved in the game. So Koundé, my brother, stay off the whipped cream and high heels and try to play better football, my brother. I would give Koundé 4 out of 10.
Fair enough.
For missing that chance. Then finally, Hansi Flick. Lewandowski, same as Christensen, really didn't do anything to deserve a rating here. So we will just skip Lewandowski. But Hansi Flick, your thoughts on Hansi Flick's setup today?
That back line's going to kill them. It is their biggest weakness. I said it if everybody wasn't here when when we started. Credit to Barcelona. They got the 3 points. There's never a doubt if they can score, but Hansi Flick is going to put those center backs in trouble. Constantly, they're going to be in trouble, mate. And I'm not hating on it. I am just telling you the truth. And sometimes the truth is hard, but I don't think Arujo and Kubasi are going to be able to hold up the whole season because you constantly are having to get back and doing that, and they just don't have the depth. I mean, is Christensen really going to come on and really be the one to fix this too for them? I don't know. I think they can be absolutely exposed against teams that are actually good on attack. I'm telling you right now, a Chelsea, an Arsenal, I still think a Real Madrid, maybe not tomorrow if they played, right? Maybe that would be a close game. But teams like
I
that,
think we will give him more problems than last
we
year.
would give them a lot. I mean, if Levante is giving them problems, and I think Barcelona fans can probably admit that Levante was giving them problems, especially in that first half, that even take away the penalty, even that is they were constantly in transition. And that is not a good thing. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. So it's going to be an interesting thing. It has worked for Flick in the system. So you cannot tell him, like, hey, it doesn't work. You can't win La Liga. It worked last year. Can it always work, though? I don't think so, but I'll have to be proven wrong to say that. So, I mean, today, tactically, he made the substitutions that came out to be the winner. But realistically, I don't know, a 5 for me for Flick.
I would say Hansi Flick, he needs to accept that back line or the personnel that he has in that back line ain't really suitable for that high line anymore. Yeah, couple of times as well in the first half, Levante were very close to break that high line and go through. It was like just matter of tiny millimeters out there. Yeah, and especially with Araujo and Kubarsi, I don't know if that high line will work.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to learn from the games like that. I know Levante scored only 2 goals,
Yep.
but Levante could have easily scored 4 more goals. I think this tactic showed you last season. If you play against a very decent team like Inter and these people, you will get hurt. Conceding 7 goals over 2 games against Inter, and now tonight you could have easily conceding 7 goals against Inter, and tonight you could have easily conceded 3-4 goals. If you face an elite attack and you give them that much space, I think it's a recipe for disaster, though. But at the same time, amazing job in the halftime with the players. Yeah, the players came out of the dressing room, treating the game totally different, being immediately on the front foot and hurting Levante and not slowing down. I can't really take this away from Hansi Flick. He has implemented elite mentality into these players. Yeah, these players, it don't matter if they are 2-0 down. The game is still wide open. It was 100%. The same story last season. And the changes that he made in the second half as well changed the game with Dani Olmo and Gavi. So I give Hansi Flick. It was a close one, though, Hansi Flick. Yeah, you got away today, but it was a close one. I would say Hansi Flick, 6 out of 10.
Okay.
6 out of 10. You got the victory. Your changes, the substitution that you made changed actually the game, so you impacted the game. But those tactics, a bit suspect. But Hansi Flick, 6 out of 10. Now, Daddy, you're here. Of course, we're going to play a game tomorrow as well against Real Oviedo away. Just like we witnessed tonight, these small teams that just came off from the Segunda Division, if you play them away from home, it ain't going to be an easy game. So, and especially after you witness our first performance versus Osasuna as well. What are your expectations for tomorrow, Dali? Your honest expectations for tomorrow?
Expectations is Vinny will be starting. Do not expect him not to be. As much as both you and I both do not want him to be starting, and I think it would be good for him to be coming off the bench. I expect Vinny start. I expect Rodrigo to play 0 minutes tomorrow. If he does play minutes, that would surprise me more than if he doesn't play minutes. I'll just be honest. In my opinion, I've been saying it. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I think wait till the transfer window is closed and either he's gone or then he'll be implemented back into the system. That's my thoughts on it. So, but when it comes to Madrid tomorrow, what do I want to be seeing? Aggressiveness. We see it today. I mean, here's the thing with Yamal. He's not going to take a great shot every time, right? He's getting better and better. I think this year he will get 20 goals. I do think that. But he is not afraid to shoot the ball. He is not afraid to whip a ball into the box. That's what Real Madrid needs to be doing for them to be successful, and that really starts with Vinny. There's no reason Carreras can be cutting it in and getting a shot off, and Vinny can't be. Vinny, I need 4 shots. I feel like I don't feel like I'm asking the world here, asking for that. He needs to be better attacking-wise and really going at the right back for them too, because this is a team that we should be exposing. This is a team that had to go to the playoff to actually get to La Liga. And this is probably the favorite to be finishing dead last in La Liga too. So this should be a game that we're dominating. I still think we're going to struggle. I still think we're a little too passive at times. I'm hoping Arda's a little bit better tomorrow. I would like maybe some through balls from Tchouaméni. We've seen it from Tchouaméni. We've seen it from Fede Valverde. Just attack a little bit more. I'm going to be a little conservative. I'm going to go 2-0 is my prediction. But until I see them actually dominate a team, a 5-0, stuff like that, I can't really be predicting it because I just haven't seen it yet. So,
look, I'm gonna be honest here. Yeah, let me just open this bad boy beer
Cerveza.
up here a bit. Cerveza, my brother, rehydrate a bit. Yeah, but I have said this, and I'm gonna say it again. Real Oviedo away is their first home game of the season. Yeah. The fans in that stadium, they don't have so many opportunities to see Real Madrid visit their stadium. So they're going to treat the game like World Cup final. Yeah, that tiny stadium is going to be very, very hostile. And just like the chat up there, let me just bring this chat. There you go. Do we have it on the screen? He says, bro, that pitch was terrible. I can't agree with you more. I think this Levante, they had released half of the ocean in that pitch.
It was wet. Yeah, it was weird.
It was wet dreaming out there, that pitch. The ball didn't want to move. I expect the same thing with the Real Oviedo pitch tomorrow. And I'm expecting a very, very hostile place. So this game tomorrow, Xabi Alonso, the only thing that I need are those 3 points, yeah? Now it's 1-0, 10-0, 50-0, however you want to do it. Just give me those 3 points and avoid any injuries, and I'm going to be satisfied, yeah? Like, the game is, this type of games against Real Oviedo, I don't know, Levante away, Getafe away, these games, you should just be satisfied that you collect the 3 points. You can't be really, I don't know, greedy. I want a dominant. If it was Real Oviedo at home, I want to see minimum 4-0. But Real Oviedo away is going to be a different story. Now,
it's like playing in a park, you know what I mean? Playing in a local park. You just don't know the conditions. And I looked it up too, so it was Google AI, so take it it might not be 100%, but the last time Real Oviedo was in La Liga was 2000.
Yes,
so think about that.
Time ago.
Some of these fans there who are under 25 have never seen Real Madrid play there. So it is their Super Bowl. It is their World Cup final tomorrow. This is a huge game for them. So it'll be electric. It'll be fun.
I'm telling you, I'm expecting a very, very difficult game. If we can get the 3 points, I'm going to be more than happy. Vini, I'm done with this guy. I don't really have any expectations from him. I would be even very happy to see him not being part of starting 11, but we already know that he's going to be in the starting 11. But at the same time, the reports are out there that Rodrigo will actually get some minutes tomorrow.
I would love it.
But again, I don't really trust anything that the media says, especially Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso can tell me that he's Spanish, and I'm still not going to trust him right now, yeah? And it's his own fault. We will see what happens. Omar says, bro, I better see Rodrigo on that pitch. I'm going to complain to Xabi Alonso, not me, yeah? I don't put up the team out there. If I was in charge, Vini would have been in Al Hilal right now playing against Ronaldo.
Be long.
Another one we have here.
Go for it, mate.
No, go on, go on.
I was gonna say I really hope that we see Franco tomorrow more. I would hope he starts. I'm not confident he does. Has he been here a week? I think he's been here just a little over a week, not even 10 days though. So I'm not expecting him to start. I'm hopeful, but I do want to see him more. I want to see what he's made of, and I feel like games like tomorrow will probably be a low block, and I think he might be able to bring us something. At least he seems to be full of confidence, and that's some of the things I value. You know, I was watching Stevao for Chelsea. The kid's full of confidence. You know, these 18-year-olds and stuff who are just coming onto the scene have been dominating whatever league they're in. They're coming in. They're full of confidence. You know, you see it with Yamal. I think Franco's that type too, who is not scared of the moment, not scared to be playing for Real Madrid. So I'm excited.
I would say, look, we have to have a bite in our attack, Mawala. We have to put them on the back foot and hurt them. Look at the way that Barca play. Even though they didn't score a goal, Mawala, Levante shell shock, don't want to move an inch from their box, and they keep on attacking, and at the end they got their 3 goals. Real Madrid, we attack, we get to the box, and then when we get to the box, that's it. We ain't doing nothing. Barca, at least, they play quick build-up play, amazing passing between each other, yeah? This is what I'm trying to see from Real Madrid too. Mabara, you can't get a weaker opposition in this league than Real Oviedo.
Exactly. Yeah.
Treat them like Tyrol. I don't know, what was this team that we faced from Switzerland?
Or wherever WSG Tyrol. Yeah.
Tyrol. Mabara, treat them like Tyrol. But that pitch tomorrow, we will see. I wouldn't be surprised if I found a big hole in that in the middle of the pitch as well, Mabara. Yeah, you shoot the ball there, and the ball will bounce and land outside the stadium. We will see.
We will see.
Let's see what it says here. Army says, even though I'm not a world-class manager, I would go 4-4-2 flat. Garcia and Mbappe up top, Rodrigo left midfield, Valverde central midfielder, Chouameni defensive midfield in the middle, and Arda on the right, then regular back 4. Mabada, if I was the manager, I would be running 3 at the back. I don't want to see 4 at the back, to be honest with you. I don't really want to see 4 at the back here. Vini out says, we need to play exciting ball tomorrow. We have the team to do great things. We had the team to do great things last year as well. Did we do great things? I would say, Madridistas, tomorrow, just be happy if we get the 3 points. Yeah, let's just get the 3 points and move. And guys, we have 80 people in the chat, 50 likes. Why are you moving?
We need some more likes.
Gavi out there, Mawada. Smash the like button. It doesn't cost a damn thing. You see this finger right here? It's just one click with your finger. Click that fucking button, Mawada. Smash the like button. Let's get up to 70 likes immediately. Yeah. Omar says, we need to full out attack. Of course. And Maximus says, we need to create a lot from the midfield tomorrow. Dali, go on and give me your lineup for tomorrow. How would you set up the team tomorrow?
Yeah, my lineup. I'll give you my lineup, and then I got to run, unfortunately, guys. But we're gonna be making more content together too. Matrix is gonna be coming on my channel very, very soon too, and I'll be back on here on Monday with my guy after the game, so we'll be talking about it more.
Yes.
Let me tell you this though. I would be starting Rodrigo left wing, Kylian Mbappe up top, Franco at the right. I think that we're not doing the 3 at the back right now because I think we're waiting for Jude to be coming back, to be honest with you. That's what my thoughts are. So I'd be middle, Arda, left center mid, Chouameni, and then Fede Valverde. And then it goes Carreras, Dean Howson. I'm still starting Militao, even though Rudiger is back. I'm still starting him. And then I'm starting Trent still at the right back. But I want to see Carvajal. I would like to see... I would be bringing off Vinny if I was coaching. Brahim off the bench too. And then I want to be seeing Thiago. We have 5 midfielders on the squad list, mate. I don't know if you saw that. We have 5 midfielders. Arda Güler, Chouameni, Fede Valverde, and then Thiago, and then I'm forgetting who the 5th is right now, unfortunately. Oh, Ceballos. Ceballos is the 5th. That's it. Thiago is a kid from Casilla that I want to be seeing him play. We saw him a little bit in Tyrol, but the fact that he's being promoted, basically, that means something in my opinion. So I want to see him too.
And your prediction as well. Give me your prediction as well for tomorrow.
2-0 is my official match prediction. I am being a little more conservative because we didn't get a goal in open play last time. I think it might be individual brilliance. I'm going Kylian Mbappe getting one and Fede Valverde banger outside the box. That's what my prediction is. But get the 3 points. Get the 3 points. We move on, just like what happened with Barcelona today. Unfortunately, I was wishing it was 0 points for them, or at the worst 1 point. But credit to Barcelona, they got it done. So
they got the job done. My lineup, though, I'm just gonna give you my lineup and my prediction, and then you're free to leave. Thank you for joining my channel, of course, Dali. I would start with Courtois in goal, Trent right back, and then I know that Xabi Alonso will play 4 at the back, so I'm just gonna keep the same lineup there. Trent right back, Militao, Dinhausen, and Carreras. Then I would play Arda, Fede, and actually Ceballos. In there, I would play Kylian Mbappe on the left, Rodrigo on the right, and Gonzalo Garcia in the middle. I think Real Oviedo away is actually a game that can very well suit Gonzalo Garcia's abilities. What I witnessed in the last game, we still love to cross the ball for 90 minutes.
For nobody.
If you're going to do that, my brother, at least have Gonzalo Garcia in the middle. Somebody that we know that at least if you make 3 crosses, maybe he can hit one of them.
Exactly.
Then off the bench, Franco off the bench. Vini, my brother, I give you the last 5 minutes here. minute 85, my brother, I bring you on. Vini, the last 5 minutes. I would say same as Dali, 2-1. Or Dali said 2-0.
2-0.
I'm going to say, my brother, 2-1. Tomorrow is going to be even a more scrappy game that you witnessed tonight for Barca versus Levante, my friends. Yeah, because right now we ain't on Barca's level yet, unfortunately. And I'm going to state this right here. If Real Oviedo scored the first goal,
the bus is parked. The bus is fully parked.
I don't know what to tell you. And if that bus is parked, then I'm not sure if Real Madrid will be able to break that low block. Barca could break that low block tonight, but they are on a different level, yeah? Army says one. They're going to be Getafe on steroids. But I agree with you. Real Oviedo is going to be ISIS, a combination of ISIS and Al-Qaeda together, my brother, yeah? Collaboration between these two organizations, it would be for Real Oviedo tomorrow. Dali, you're free to leave whenever you want.
All
right. Thank you so much for joining
Appreciate
my channel.
You having me on,
Much
guys.
love to you, brother.
Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to my guy Matrix. And we'll be back. I'll be back on his channel on Monday, and he's going to be hopping on mine soon. We got some more new content coming out, some more live streams and stuff like that too. Matrix is going to be on there a lot more too. So, guys, appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow.
Much love,
Madrid.
Dali. Much
appreciate
love, Dali.
You.
Guys, I'm here with you, though. Yeah, big up Dali FC as always for joining me. Of course, thank you to Carnage and Dave for the raid. Big up everyone who has supported my channel here. Of course, to you guys as well. No matter what team you support, no matter where in the world you are, thank you for watching my content. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I love you guys. Thank you, like really from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. But I'm going to now read up some chats and answer you guys. Let's see. Omar says, they are parking Jupiter, Mercury, Saturn, the galaxy, everything. Mawada, you are very correct here. Rabona says, we have to score first. We have to. I think if Real Oviedo score the first goal, it's going to be very difficult to break them down. Yeah? Guys, I'm telling you this right now. If Real Oviedo score the first goal, don't be surprised if we lose the game tomorrow, yeah? Don't be surprised if we lose the game tomorrow. Vini says, Rodrigo is a Real Madrid great. He's there, yeah? He's there. Raw Dog Optimal says, Matrix, yeah, don't be foolish. Real Madrid gonna win, yeah? I hope so. Trust me, I want Real Madrid to win. But at the same time, I live in reality. I know the situation that we are in right now. And it would be very difficult to beat them. Again, he says, well, Matrix, what do you think about the conference Xabi made today? to be honest with you, I don't even watch Xabi Alonso's press conferences anymore because I don't really uh, trust the guy. The guy is so PR trained. You don't know what comes out from his mouth. He can say a lot of stuff until I see that the guy is actually doing what he says. I'm not gonna trust him. Again, Vini out says, Matrix, your channel growing and you are getting better and better at your streams. Mamada, much love to you. I'm doing my best. I'm very new at these things. But once again, I'm very thankful that you guys are actually interested and tune into my channel. Mamada, my channel is tiny compared to these big boy streamers like Dali, Carnage, and Dave. I'm a nobody, but I do my best. I love Madrid. I love football. Why not? I can be here and interact with you people. I appreciate you all, my friends. Thank you so much. And if I say something wrong in English, my friends, English is my third language. I'm doing my best. Thank you so much for being here. Rabona says, what? We can't let them equalize either. It has to be a comfy lead before they score. Rabona, I'm telling you this right now. Tomorrow is going to be a very, very difficult game, bro. Don't have expectations that we're going to go in there and smash these people. It's going to be a difficult game. I'm just saying this. Just be happy if we collect the 3 points. The only thing that I care about for tomorrow is to collect those 3 points. Yeah, nothing else matters to me, to be honest with you. What it says here? Only Barca in the chat, it says Xabi should just play 3 at the back. I agree with you here. We played our best football in the Club World Cup when we played 3 at the back. So I don't know why he has reverted back to the 4 at the back, but you have to play with 3 at the back. Just play the system that you played in Leverkusen. Yeah, why are you being stubborn? Rodog Optimal says, Matrix, I'm grateful for you entertaining me. I'm much love to you. I'm happy that you find me entertaining here. Yeah. Omar as well says, big up Matrix, you're a funny guy. Mamada, much love to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Only Barca says, Atleti are still as. Mamada, Atletico Madrid, 2 games played, 1 point collected. They spent more money than Real Madrid, I think, and Barca this summer. Mamada, Diego Simeone is finished. Rabona says, Xabi ain't playing 3 at the back until we get Jude back. People gotta let it go. People gotta let it go. I accepted it. I don't see us play good football when we play 3 at the back or 4 at the back. Yeah. Kelly says, big up Kelly. Kelly says, yeah, we definitely are going to suffer until we beat a big team this season. I won't believe the team is actually good again. You have to be patient, my friend. You have to be patient. Yeah. Vini out says, I'm excited to see my team tomorrow. I'm depressed knowing Vini going to start unearned. I'm sorry. I think the decision for Vini to start, I don't think is up to Xabi Alonso. I think it's more down to Florentino Perez. Yeah, there is much more stuff involved into this. Casey in the chat, it says, big up Matrix. You're so funny. I love that. A la Madrid. Thank you so much. I love every single one of you guys. Yeah, a la Madrid y nada más. Wait a second. Adam 25. He said, is it because you connected the 4 goals against PSG back in July? Not only that, we played 4 at the back versus Al Hilal. We played shit football. We played 4 at the back versus PSG. We got dominated. We played 4 at the back versus Osasuna. We didn't play good football. Every performance under Xabi Alonso that has been with 4 at the back hasn't been a convincing performance. That's why the guy has to try something else. Army in the chat, it says, I think Xabi should play 3 at the back this game to overload the final third, which will cause defenders to keep on the toes and cause mistakes, thus creating chances. Or we should just have quick build-up play, so these defenders can't really hang with the attackers. Yeah, you can play 4 at the back, but I need to see better performances than what I have witnessed so far. Jacob in the chat, he says, do you still think they will park the bus when we score 2-0 in the first half? I'm expecting that they open more and we can make more goals. If we score 2 goals in the first half, the game is done, my friends. Yeah, if we score 2 goals in the first half, the game is done. Rodog Optimal says, when does the Champions League start? It will start in September, my friend, and the draw is on Thursday. And I'm trying to bring Carnage actually on my channel for a live stream on Thursday, and we're gonna react to the Champions League draw together here. Yeah. Vini out says, I want Matrix for Real Madrid manager. Mabara, I would do anything to have just a tiny say in this club. Omar says, the thing is, Matrix, no adjustment we made so far has been fully tested, especially the defense. When we played against a big team like PSG, we conceded 4 and made 2 horrible mistakes. Still could be an issue. That back line, I know that we signed 3 new defenders this season, but I would say that back line still needs more renovation. But at the same time, my friends, it's difficult because in order for us to bring in more defenders, one or two players has to leave. And right now, Ferland Mendy has 2 or 3 more years left on his contract. Alaba has 1 more year left, and Alaba is the second highest earner in the squad, so there is no chance in hell he will leave. And I don't really see Rudiger or Militao wanting to leave yet. I can easily see Alaba and Rudiger leave next summer, though. Alaba for free, and maybe we will sell Rudiger to Saudi or something. But this summer, my friends, I think our transfer window is closed. The only way I can see Real Madrid going and signing somebody is if Rodrigo leaves. Ali Barca says, so Sam ain't coming. Guys, Sam is unfortunately stuck somewhere at his job. He just messaged me. He's not going to, unfortunately, be here tonight. Tomorrow evening, though, straight after the game, me and Sam would be live on Blanco's Talk Ball channel. The link to Sam's channel is in the description. So hit the subscribe button to Sam, of course. We're going to be live straight after the game on his channel. And again, on Monday, me and Dali will be live on my channel, on the Football Matches channel, and we will discuss the Real Oviedo game together again. Rabona says, none of that backline were involved in that PSG disaster. Of course, no Carreras out there, no Trent out there, and no Hausen out there. Or Dean Huysen or Hausen, or however you want to pronounce that guy's name, yeah? So none of our new defenders were in there. What was our weakest link last season? That backline, yeah? So we play with that backline against PSG. Not only that, we even gifted them 2 early goals. In the first 10 minutes, we are giving them 2 goals. So, of course, the team will capitulate, Mabada. We are playing Valverde as right back. We are playing Asensio and Rudiger next to each other against that PSG attack, yeah? And we expect them to do well. Guys, smash the like button, yeah? 8 likes away from 70. Let's get this stream up to 70 likes. And Mabada, I'm like 9 subscribers away from reaching 600. So Mabada, if you haven't subscribed yet, help me reach 600 subscribers at least tonight, yeah? Let's go, Mabadas, everyone. Adam25 says, PSG haven't looked that impressive on their League One game so far. I'm telling you, PSG, they made a huge mistake of letting go of Donnarumma. Yeah, Donnarumma, top 3 best PSG player and one of the most underrated players in their squad from last season. Yeah, don't forget about the game against Liverpool. He won them the penalty shootout. Don't forget about the game versus Arsenal. Big saves in the semi-final versus Arsenal. Some good saves in the final too. Donnarumma, in my opinion, he deserves much more respect than what he is getting right now. And we saw Man City today. That Trafford kid that is playing for them, they just signed him from Burnley. It seems like that guy is still a bit too raw. He ain't really ready to be the first keeper of Man City yet. So I think if City gets Donnarumma, then they will be for sure much better than what we are seeing here. Omar says that's including potential injuries. We may have to use Rudiger or Asensio. The two who made those 2 mistakes, Militao is not a guarantee. I'm telling you this right now. If we start with Rudiger and Asensio next to each other, we ain't winning nada. Yeah, we ain't winning nothing. Vinial says, Matrix, what player would you want to sign next window. Do you want me to tell my dream signing, or I don't know? For damn sure, we need one more center back in there. Get me either next window. If you mean January, then my brother, forget about it, because Real Madrid ain't signing players in the January transfer window. We already know that. Yeah, Real Madrid only signs players in the summer. The last time we signed a player in the January transfer window was Brahim Diaz in 2019. That's the last time we signed a player in the January transfer window. Perez doesn't want to sign people in the middle of the season. He only wants to sign players in the summer transfer window. I want either Konate or Saliba. How about bringing both of them? Yeah, get rid of Alaba and Rudiger and bring both of them for me. Konate for free and spend more than 100 million on Saliba. Bring Saliba in and bring in just another midfielder, just another body to have there. I would still go for Angelo Stiller. If Angelo Stiller doesn't go to Man United, I would still take Angelo Stiller in there. Adam says, tomorrow, do you expect all of your goals to be from open play and expect the set piece goal as well? Like I told you, I don't really give a shit how we scored those 2 goals. The only thing that I care about right now, I only want those 3 points tomorrow, yeah? Barcelona has 6 points. After tomorrow, I have to be on 6 points as well. Wait a second here. Omar says, good saves in the first leg of Aston Villa too. I'm telling you, the whole Champions League campaign, Donnarumma is actually very strange to see how he's just getting kicked out of the team, because he deserves much more respect than that. I don't know how they are treating him like that. Rabona says, more like Nunes and Jones, want them that shootout. They missed, but who saved those penalties? Donnarumma. Rabona again says, Rudiger and Alaba are leaving after the season, so we might actually get that. Rudiger is not for certain. Rudiger still has 2 more years. Yeah? Even if he has 2 more this season and next season, he still has contract. Alaba, though, after this season, his contract is up. So Alaba will for sure leave. Rudiger, I can easily see him go to Saudi, but I don't know really, though. Like I said, guys, we will see what happens. I appreciate every single one of you guys that are here. Once again, I'm just 3 subscribers away from reaching 600. My friends, help me out. Smash the like button also. Let me see how many likes we have in here in this stream right now. We have 64 likes. Mawada, give me 6 more. Let's get up to 70. Yeah, and of course, I love you guys. Thank you for being active in the chat with me. Yeah, I'm a tiny streamer, but I do my best here. Yeah. Wait a second. Adam says, you don't expect Rudiger come back to Chelsea anytime soon either, or once his contract is done? I couldn't care less about Chelsea. I care about Real Madrid, Mawala. Yeah, once you leave my club, I don't give a fuck what you have done, Mawala. Yeah, or where you go. Rudiger, he has achieved more with Real Madrid than Chelsea, I would say. So we will see. But he played longer for Chelsea, of course. So we will see. Listen to Rabona, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Let's reach 600, my friends. Yeah, let's reach 600 tonight. Viniao says, Matrix, do you have a favorite national team? Portugal, Mawada. Portugal, because of the GOAT CR7. I would say I like Portugal and I like France, of course. But when I was a kid, I used to like the Italian national team. I would say like around like the World Cup 2006, and before that, I supported Italy. I liked the Italian national team. Adam says, yeah, in order to comment, you have to subscribe to the channel because subscribers only mode is turned on. But just subscribe to the channel, have your say in the chat, and let's discuss whatever you want, guys. Yeah, much love to you. I respond to everyone. Viniao says, Portugal. Of course, I supported Portugal because of Cristiano. This World Cup will be the last time we will see Ronaldo play for the Portugal. I hope that Ronaldo can finally win the World Cup. Is very unlikely though, but Portugal have a decent team, so I can easily see Portugal going far in the tournament. But will they win it? Spain and France and Argentina and these teams looking very strong right now. So, but Portugal upset Spain in the Nations League, so maybe they can do it, guys. I'm about to wrap the stream up. I'm about to wrap it up for tonight. It's getting late here as well. Once again, congratulations to FC Barcelona. I can't stress this enough, yeah, for the people that have confidence and think that you will be swiping everything during this long season. You will have tough games in La Liga. La Liga is not a walk in the park, yeah. La Liga is very difficult. Vini says, Matrix, why can't we super chat? My channel is not qualified for that yet. Yeah, my channel is not qualified for getting super chats yet. So my brothers, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button so the stream reaches out to more people, and one day we will get there. But right now, my brother, I don't even want super chats. Why should I take money from you people? We can just be here. You can speak to me for free, my brother. Yeah, much love, and I will respond to every single one of you guys. Adam says, especially the firepower Spain has, and who knows, Carlo, Brazil, give it a try. The Brazil, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Brazil. Spain, one of the favorites to win the World Cup for sure. But of course, I'm not trying to see Lamine Yamal winning any fucking World Cup. Yeah, so please, somebody knock out Spain. Rabona says, I'm shackled to England because of colonization. Much love to you. Yeah, much love. I hope that the team that you support wins the World Cup, Rabona. And thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for being here, all of you guys. Adam says, yeah, you don't really care about the super chat. All that matters is freedom of speech. Oh, but I have my full-time job. I'm not gonna really say what I work with, but I have a good job. I earn good money from my work. I don't do YouTube for money. I'm not here to make this my full-time job. I just do it as a hobby because I love football and I have been a Madridista for so long. So I just wanted to create a channel and express my feeling and my opinions about the team that I love the most. Football is my number one passion in my life. I love football more than anything. So of course, this is what I do. I just love to do it. And of course, I have made so many friends here online. All of you guys in the chat, my friends. I love every single one of you guys. Yeah, this is my hobby. I just sit here, I talk with you, I interact with you. This is what I want to do. Yeah, guys, keep your money for yourself. Whatever you do in your life, I wish you nothing but the best. And let's have a blast this season. This will be the second season I'm on YouTube. Of course, it took me a while to finally have some contact with Carnage and these people and finally get some tiny recognition. But I'm very happy to be here. My channel is growing slowly and the Football Matches family is growing slowly. Much love to you guys, all of you guys. Yeah, thank you. Adam25 says, Carlo, I think you mean rely. So he means Carlo relies on individual brilliance. Carlo Ancelotti don't have any tactics. You will see that with Brazil. You ain't gonna see any beautiful football from Brazil. And Brazil are struggling hard. It's actually very crazy. Imagine the first time, guys, the first time I ever watched football in my life, yeah, was the World Cup 2002 with R9, a young Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Cafu, Roberto Carlos. These people, look at that Brazilian team and look at the Brazilian team that we have today. Vini and these man, they ain't winning no World Cup, yeah? They ain't winning no goddamn World Cup. These people will struggle hard. I think if Brazil plays against Spain, bye-bye, my brother, yeah? Rabona says, big up, matches. Big up to you, Rabona, yeah? Big up to you. Guys, I love you. I'm going to wrap it up. It's like 1 a.m. where I live. Or maybe we can stay a bit more. Let's answer everyone. Adam says, Brazil doesn't have the levels anymore and unfortunately having a downfall like Manchester United. Psst, I don't know. It's very sad. Brazil, they're like the Real Madrid of national teams. Yeah, 5 times World Cup winners. And it's very sad to see them. I'm just happy that I at least got to see them win one World Cup in my life. Yeah, they won it in 2002. Ronaldo was my favorite player in that World Cup. Of course, I wanted to cut my hair like him, but I remember my mother didn't really let me to cut my hair like R9. I cried. I tried everything I could with my mom to let me cut my hair like R9, but I wasn't very successful here. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Vinny says, "A la Madrid, guys. A la Madrid y nada más." Much love to everyone for being here tonight. See you guys tomorrow on Sam's channel for Real Madrid versus Oviedo review. So me and Sam, we will go straight. We will go live straight after the game. So tune into Sam's channel for tomorrow, and on Monday, me and Dali FC will be back on this channel right here live. We will discuss the Real Oviedo game again with Dali, and let's see. I hope that on Thursday, me and Carnage can go live on this channel and discuss the Champions League draw with you guys. Much love. I'm out. See you guys again very, very soon.